Welcome on in for today's NBA pick video play for December 25th, 2018. In this one, going to be talking about this Western Conference matchup between the 19 and 14 Portland Trail Blazers and the 16 and 18 Utah Jazz. Going to give our lean on where we see the better value on the over-under. That total number sitting at 214.5 points. Now, these two teams actually played each other very recently, and it's definitely an outlier from the Trailblazers in terms of what we've been seeing from them over the past couple weeks of action. So Portland, they've gone on to win 4 out of their last 5 games, and offensively, they've been pretty strong through this stretch. For instance, during this 4 out of 5 wins that they've put up, they've scored 121 on the Mavericks, 131 on the Clippers, 128 points on the Raptors, but then they had that really bad performance against the Utah Jazz at home, losing by 30 points, a final of 90 to 120. So Utah actually scored above their averages in terms of offensive numbers in that blowout victory, but Portland well below their numbers. And if they would have just had more of an average offensive performance, the total would have gone way over, but that wasn't the case, as we saw the total in that matchup just get to 210 points. So this is going to be a revenge game for Portland. Not going to be easy going on the road this time around. In terms of their numbers on the year, Portland, they're averaging a little over 111 points per game while giving up a little less than 111 points per game. So the average total that we've been getting in a Portland contest this year is about 222 points, which is moderately higher than this 214.5 that we're getting in this matchup, but it's a little bit lower given the fact that the Jazz are a bit more of a defensive-oriented group. Utah on the year, they're 23rd in the NBA in offense, putting up about 107 points per game, 6th in total team defense, giving up about 106 points. So the average total that we're getting in a Utah game is 213 points, which is just a little bit lower than this 214.5 that we're getting in this matchup. Now the Jazz, probably they'd say they're not quite performing up to the expectations that they had set for themselves coming into the year at 2 games below 500. A really disappointing defeat for Utah in their last outing, falling at home to the Oklahoma City Thunder by a final of 106 to 107. Over this past week of action, the Jazz, they've actually been looking pretty solid. They took down the Golden State Warriors at home. They had that 30-point win on the road against the Trailblazers, and they nearly took down Oklahoma City in their last outing. Looking forward to seeing how this one plays out. We feel like this total is a little bit on the low side. Maybe it's kind of factoring in what Portland did in their last outing against Utah, where they only put up 90 points. But even if you just average the two totals that these two teams have put up throughout the course of the regular season, you still get a few points higher than this 214.5 that we're getting today. So we feel like the over 214.5 is going to be the better value bet. If you agree, give the video a thumbs up. Disagree, give it a thumbs down. You can check out all of our picks for today over at stumpthespread.com, which is linked down in the video description. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we hope to see you guys back here for our next video.